Hey guys, this is the Ultimate Warrior here, and we are back with another Road to AX 2018 video. So, that's Anime Expo, by the way. But, anyways, I kind of debated whether or not I should make this video, and whether or not I would make a pre-video beforehand. So, yesterday, which was Valentine's Day on the 14th, those who bought the premiere pass for Anime Expo 2018 were able to book on the hotel block earlier before, like about 2 weeks before the general attendees. So I was looking forward to booking, and I was talking to my sister about our top picks, which is, she's going with me. So I try to keep her in consideration of what she wants too. So we came to the conclusion that our top 3 picks would be the Residence Inn, the JW Marriott, and the Ritz, or it was something like that. But actually, I can't remember the top. I know those were in the top. Definitely Residence Inn was the one we were trying to get. And of course, some other ones, JW Marriott, Courtyard, like the Lux. I said the Ritz, yeah. Ritz, JW Marriott, Courtyard, the Lux, the Indigo, Residence Inn. I feel like I'm forgetting one. I have the premiere thing in front of me so I can look back at it. I think those are yeah. I think those are definitely our top picks. As you can tell, I clearly scripted this out. So we wanted those, or rather, the Indigo too, or I can't remember if I said the Indigo, but I wanted one of those because it was closer. Even before planning this, last year, I've always wanted like a closer hotel. But, I wasn't able to get it last year. I got the Intercontinental. And, check out my video on my stay at the Intercontinental Hotel if you want to know more about that in detail. But I really didn't want to stay there again. But, after all of these were either sold out or waitlisted, I kind of had to look for that as a choice. We didn't get the Intercontinental, by the way. My sister, she was thoroughly against it. But it was sad we had to even consider it an option, because we really didn't like it. But so for right now, we have the Doubletree by Hilton, and this is further out than the Intercontinental Hotel, which I absolutely hate. But she said it's a good hotel, and she's the tour guide between the both of us, so I have to kind of trust her judgment. I just hate that it's over a mile away. I'm trying to scroll right now to see where it is. Here it is. It's 1.72 miles away, which it doesn't seem like a lot or far, but that ain't a distance I'd want to be walking with my nephew there to the Staples Center. So we're definitely gonna have to use Uber. I had planned on it anyway, but I just like to be closer to the action. So I'm not gonna lie, I've been kind of depressed. Well, not depressed, but just been kind of sad that I wasn't able to book one of the hotels I wanted. They're all either sold out or waitlisted, and most of them are just flat out sold out. I think the Indigo is the only one that is on a wait list, and even then, one of the rooms on Friday, that's completely sold out, which I don't know how that happened, since they claimed they wasn't going to make the hotel Swiss cheese blocks. But I guess that's another story for another day if we ever figure out why. But yeah, that kind of ruined my Valentine's Day, because that was pretty much my Valentine's Day gift to me if I got one of the closer hotels. But then again, I can't act like I am all innocent. because at the end of the day, I have no one to blame but myself, maybe. Why? Because during our time, like at least in my time zone, the hotels opened up at 12, or a booking opened up at 12. I work a third shift job, and sometimes it could be taxing on the body. I fell asleep. I was an idiot not to take the minute to set my alarm clock, and guess what? I woke up at 1:49. Yeah. So the desirable hotels were not there at 1:49. And which is, I looked at them, and I went into my sister's room, and I was like, why didn't you wake me up? Because I did tell her, I'm like, sister, please wake me up before 12. And she's like, I was on the phone, I'm sorry. Like, why didn't you set your alarm clock? Like, which I kind of knew that was going to happen. So I was just too tired to set it. I can't really blame myself. I mean, I can't, what? No, that's the opposite. I can't really blame anyone but myself. It would have been nice if she woke me up, but she got distracted. But I'm not really putting it on her, since the onus is on me. I should have set my alarm clock. So yeah, I'm just like, I was just looking at like Anime Expo's Facebook page and seeing if people got their hotels. One person I know, they got the Residence Inn, and they got the super discount on it with their rewards program, and I'm just like, hey, I want that. But and then some people, yeah, like they're like, yeah, we got this is like not on their page, but on like a fan group page. One person's like, yeah, we got the JW Marriott. Who else is with me? The fellow JW Marriotters. Like, yeah, and I'm just like, oh. What they say, the early bird catches the worm. But you know what? Not in all cases, because there were some people, they were complaining about, well, we were there 5 minutes prior. We were there, we got our room seconds within, and when we was paying for it, like, we got booted out. They gave our room to someone else. They gave our room to people after the matter. So, this is terrible, so I can't really feel too down on myself, because who's to say that if I were to get there the second of, that I would have got a room, or that the system wouldn't have screwed me over or something. I mean, that could have been a very big possibility, but the kicker is I will never know. That timeline is locked out forever, for all eternity, unless I die and go to heaven and ask God, hey, what would I have gotten down there, like on the 14th of 2018, if I was to wake up and logged in, what would I have gotten the Residence Inn? But I feel like by that time, I'll have other things to worry about, other than, the past. At least in that case. I feel like my mind would not be thinking about that if I were to die and go to heaven. But, or not rather, but I believe I am. But that's another topic for maybe another channel discussion. But anyways, so yeah, I got that. And, I do kind of wonder, because this isn't the first time I've heard of, people being screwed over by, like, I guess the system that controls the hotel bookings and stuff. I don't know if I'd necessarily call it better that they went to a model where you can't just book a hotel on Thursday or Friday. I mean, Friday or Saturday. Theoretically, it's better, but it didn't really help me out in my case. But I do kind of like it. I hope they keep it, and I just hope they kind of build on it or make that a little bit better, because, even like I said earlier with the Indigo, there was still like a Swiss cheese block in the middle. And you probably have to look at the website to see what I'm talking about. But, yeah, I told you, this is really scripted. Just kind of speaking from the heart right now. But, yeah, so that's been on my mind pretty much the whole time at work. That's how I didn't get the hotels I wanted. But thankfully there is still a chance. I just got off the phone with Anime Expo, the housing department, or who the people who deal with the hotel blocks, and this was just kind of for my confirmation. I already knew, but I asked them will there still be rooms available for the general block on the listed on the hotels that I want, and they was like yes. So I have a second chance to get this stuff. The only difference is that instead of fighting, or not even fighting, because I woke up late to the battle, but
Did you hear me throwing it out?
no, I was so into doing my YouTube video.
Did I interrupt you?
Yeah, they're still recording now. So the camera picked it up and I ain't stopping it. You okay?
Yeah, I'm about to go get some cough medicine. Because I didn't throw up nothing but cold, so I'm about to get some cough medicine.
Oh, you need some more oregano?
No, I'm just going to get some cough medicine.
Hey, bring me back something to eat before you come back.
Yeah, I got to pick up some homework from school at the library to start go be there and get some cough medicine. So just give me money and I'll get it on the way back.
Alright. Here's my card.
Okay.
Because if I move, then my laptop is going. I mean, my webcam is going to stop working. But then again, you done closed your door and you're not even listening to me. But anyways, sorry about that. My sister's not really feeling too well. I hope she's feeling better by the time Anime Expo happens. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I lost this battle because I woke up late and at least assumedly, no, that's not a word. Presumably, forgive my grammar or speech, but presumably or supposedly, there we go. But supposedly because I woke up late, I didn't get the rooms that I want. The good rooms, the close rooms are all booked. So because of that, I had to get one further, theoretically speaking, because I told you about those incidents where people they tried to gun for the room within seconds that they were in the system and it went live and they didn't get it. But I'm just really thankful there's a second chance, and I promise you, but more importantly, I promise myself that I will not oversleep this time, okay? I even tried to set my alarm clock yesterday for the 28th to wake up about 30 to 45, not 45, but about 15 to 20 minutes till. Surprisingly, with the app that I use, I can't set it that far without syncing up something, so that's kind of irritating to me, because it's like, really? Because I feel like if I don't do it now, it ain't gonna get done. And I'm afraid that I'll oversleep again, and I don't want that to happen. And I'm determined to not make it happen, that I would fall asleep again. So it's like I'm training my mind, and it's just like I'm trying to be positive, because apparently people say that positive mind can yield positive results. So I'm trying to bring all that positivity to me and equip it on me when I get into this fight. That's what I was about to say. Because not only am I earlier, not but when you book with the premieres, you're not booking with the general attendee. So you're fighting against, I don't know, several hundred. I don't know how many premiere passes they give out. Several hundred, several thousands. I feel like if it was several hundred, I wouldn't have gotten mine. But maybe a couple of thousand. If someone knows how many premiere passes they sell, let me know in the comments, because I'm curious. But however many is definitely significantly less than the regular tickets or non-premiere tickets. But yeah, I'm a little nervous because when the block opened for premiere fans, you were fighting against people who have premiere tickets, which is a lot less than the general public or general attendees that are going. Was just the normal batches. Like, folks, Anime Expo is the, if if I'm not mistaken, and if the stats haven't changed since last year or the year after, before that, there were like, I think, over 100,000 unique people, like different people that showed up the entire time. And we'll just say 2,000 people have premiere. So if we got 2,000 people having premiere, that's 98,000 people you have to compete with. Competing with 2,000 people is horrible, as is, but competing with 98,000? 99,000? Heck, depending on how many people go this year, over 100,000? 101,000? 102,000? It's just like, you don't know. I don't know. It's kind of nerve-wracking to think I got to compete, because you got people coming from all over the world. You got guests coming from Japan, and I know, if they're a guest coming from Japan, they ain't got to worry. But, you got people coming from South Africa and Japan, Europe, UK, Canada, I don't know, New Zealand, Australia, all over. So I'm sure they're going to want to get the hotels close by or a lot of them, I would assume, or I shouldn't assume, but I wouldn't be I'll say this, I wouldn't be surprised if some of them wanted to get something that was closer on the block so they could be where the action is. And that's the same with a lot of people just all around the United States, coming from probably every 50 parts of every 50 states, or every state in the 50 states. You know what that guys. I need to calm down. Calm down, though, to me. But anyways, you guys know what I mean. I'm pretty sure there will be at least a person from every single state there. So, and I get it. Not everyone is going to get on the hotel block. That's impossible. A lot of people are going to be staying with friends or family. A lot of people are going to be already living in LA. So they ain't got to worry about it. Some people are going to use like Airbnb. And I think some of the hotels that aren't in the block, that are like further out, I think they all get booked within almost a year beforehand. Just flat out booked. And people, they just drive or take Uber to where they need to go. So I get it. Not every single person is going to be gunning for the hotel block, but a lot of them will. A lot of them will. So obviously, yeah, there's my concern with trying to get in at least one of my top picks. Again, trying to gun for that Residence Inn. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I'm gonna think positive. I'm gonna do my best to prepare. I'm going to set my alarm clock, heck, and if I feel like I'm that tired, I might as well stay up. Because I get off of work at 7, home by about 7:30. Like, I will, if I feel like I will not wake up, I'll just probably stay up, because this whole Anime Expo only happens about one time a year. So, I screwed up my first chance, but I'll be damned if I'm gonna screw it up again. So yeah, it's nerve-wracking because I have to wait, and today's the 15th, so I have almost a whole week and a half. Wednesday will be the 28th, or next Wednesday rather. So, and I'll be 26 by that time. Oh, my session has expired looking at these hotels. But anyways, I'll be 26, so I'll be older and wiser at that time. So hopefully I'll have the skills to get the hotel that I want, and the luck, hopefully. It's just, I don't know if you guys ever seen The Big Bang Theory, but there's this hilarious clip where they were going to try to go to Comic-Con, but they keep having to refresh their screen to get the tickets. They couldn't get it, but I felt so bad for them. But this is how I kind of feel. I mean, granted, I'd never be able to go to not South Carolina Comic-Con. I'd definitely be able to go to that, but not San Diego Comic-Con. And thankfully, I'm not really into comics, so I don't really care about that. So yeah, I'm just getting myself mentally prepared. I guess you're like, why are you doing this? Like, I don't know. It just makes me feel like I'm getting prepared. You know, I got to get ready for this battle, this war. I guess you're like, you spent 20 minutes rambling on. Of course I have, because this is on my mind, and you know, this is some serious business. I want to be on the main block where I could take my nephew and we could just walk to the convention center. That's what I want. You know, it'll be easier for me. It'll be easier for him. And oh, and another thing. Oh, I'll get to that later, but I'm ready. I've updated my Chrome autofill, so once I just have to type in my name, it's like put the first letter, like Chrome autofill settings, like boom, just have everything filled out. And yep, I gotta type in my sister's name as like it gives her information. I gotta practice my typing, practice my speed, my Guam on that, because apparently those seconds count. And you know, a second guessing is a second that I waste. And like at this point, because right now I'm booked to arrive on the 4th, because they didn't have any on the 3rd available. If I have to book on the 3rd and take a day off of work, then darn it, I think I might do that. That way we're not rushed and we can kind of enjoy the hotel and, you know, kind of get used to everything beforehand. So yeah, if I have to do that, if my brain is like, should I really book on the 3rd or 4th? Like, if I gotta do that, then I want to just book on the 3rd and take that day off. So yeah, I want to use that Chrome autofill settings. I don't know if I'm going to need my Eventbrite number. I don't know if that was just a Premiere fan thing only, or if that's for everyone. But just in case, I'm already gonna have that copy and pasted. It's like before, maybe 5 minutes before it opens, gonna highlight my Eventbrite number, right click, copy. Then when I get there, I don't have to be like, what is this? My Eventbrite number, because that's how I was when booking this. Like, I forgot I need my Eventbrite number. Let me go look that up. No, by the time you do that, the last 5 slots of the hotel, that's booked. So yeah, gonna have that ready. I might have a few little things on Word ready to copy and paste should I need them. So yeah, it's on. Sorry, just got an email deleting that. Because I want to stay close to the convention center. But then again, that's what this whole video of me rambling is about. Oh, and with my sister, one thing that's kind of throwing a loop in my plans is she requires like at least a queen size bed. She doesn't want a double bed. She's like, that's her deal break. She can't deal with it. So I have to make sure it's at least a queen size, which I'm hoping if it's on that block and you're getting those heavy hitter hotels, that they're at least a queen size. Now, if you stayed there before in one of those hotels I listed earlier, let me know if they don't do queen size, or at least queen size, king size beds. That way I can kind of be aware of it, because with the way my mentality is, I'm going to book a hotel at that point, and I'm probably not going to think twice. If it's a double bed, she's just going to have to deal with it. I'm sorry. Because like, we are not going to be canceling that. Like, if I get the residence in with double beds, she will hate me, but it's just like, we gotta go forward, like, sorry. And of course, my nephew, he's not gonna want to sleep on the floor, so he'll be in my bed, obviously. Unfortunately. Well, unless they have some type of pull-out. But from what I've heard, the Residence Inn has, like, a option for pull-outs or a couch or something. So, I don't know. As you can tell, I got like a lot on my mind. This is like the same stuff playing over and over again. And I also plan on logging or refreshing the system like 2 minutes earlier. So I think my laptop is right, and I think it'll be synced with the time in LA, minutes wise. But just to be on the safe side, just in case it happens to open early, I'll be refreshing that like crazy. So yeah, it's going to be a long week and a half, I feel like. And honestly, if I don't emerge victorious in what I want, I don't think I'll make a follow-up video. I might just be crushed. I don't know. If you guys want a follow-up video, if I get defeated, just let me know and I'll make one. But I plan on emerging victorious, or at least I'm hoping so. Ideally, I like to sync up with my sister, and we try to log in. And whoever books the hotel first, then that's the one we'll use. But I think the program, they're gonna detect if someone is on there, my name, if we're using two things. But I don't know. I think for the most part, we're gonna try to do it the clean way, and just pray for some luck. Pray that the good Lord will give me the hotel that I want, or or rather, pray that I stay awake, or hope that I stay awake, or rather, just stay awake. Get a Red Bull. I might just have to get a Red Bull. But yeah, guys, I've never booked under General, so this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting. I don't even know where you're gonna be able to book. Like, I wonder if they're gonna have it on their Facebook page, or they're gonna send an email out. I don't know. I gotta ask about that. I guess I just gotta, keep watching, just kind of look around and see what happens. Cause hey, thousands of people have to book, or hundreds of them. Like, everyone has to go somewhere, ideally. Now, a couple of years ago, I did hear of a case. I was on the Anime Expo cosplay forum.com side of things, and there's like people like, I'm coming in with my girlfriend, we don't have a place to crash. I'm like, you coming all the way from XYZ and you don't even have a place to stay? That's poor planning on your part if you just didn't think about it. You're gonna like, bro, we're gonna stay on the beach, or we're gonna stay in our car. I'm like, yeah, okay. Not trying to do that. So yeah, hopefully, if I don't get the ones I want, we'll stay with the DoubleTree. I don't think I'll be happy about it, but hey, I'm hoping to have this vacation thing be a yearly thing, so I'll get better hopefully and be able to get the hotels I want. Even if I'm like working a first shift job or something, I'll have to excuse myself so I can book the room or come in late or something, because yeah, this is a serious thing. I've heard one person was like, it's only the place you're staying. The fun is at Anime Expo. Why should it matter? Well, I'm coming in from South Carolina. Like I said, I wanted to be closer. I want to be close to the action, so I can walk there, and it's just more for the convenience thing on my part. But that is another video for another time. I'm getting kind of hungry. Wondering when my sister's gonna leave and get me something to eat. But yep, looking forward to it, and I think we're gonna be okay. Even if we don't get it. DoubleTree seems nice. But there was something else. I can't remember what I was about to say, but that's what it was. I remembered. Even if I don't, I'm still thankful that I got a Premier Pass, because I feel like Premier Passes, they might go almost as fast as the hotels sometimes. That's what it seems like. Because for me, I've done a video on my Premier Pass, and was it worth it? So yeah, short answer, if you don't want to check out that video, yes, it is worth it. And in fact, I refuse to even go to Anime Expo without that Premier Pass. So I'm thankful, because, at least I get the Premier Pass. And, yeah, if the general housing attendees, they get the fancy hotels, well, I'm happy. I'm happy for them. If I can't get it, sucks. But hey, at least I got my Premier Pass, and I shouldn't have to wait in lines. Now, if again, the thing with my nephew, supposedly I shouldn't. I'm gonna raise some hell if I do gotta wait in those lines and I buy Premiere. But yeah, check out that video if you want to know more about that situation. But yeah, at least I have the Premier Pass to kind of help me navigate through things. That's gonna be my little speech to myself, or little motivational thing to myself. Should I not get any of the hotels that I want? At least I got Premier. Oh well, your feet won't hurt as much. Waiting in the lines, or not feet, but you won't have to wait so further away. You can get the better seats. The ADA, people with disabilities be ahead of you, but at least you should be close there or closer with that thing with the Premier Pass. But this is kind of veering off topic, and honestly, I did not intend to make a video or make this video be over 30 minutes long. Half of it's rambling and me saying the same thing, and of course, a little interruption with my sister. But it's all good. It's all good. I'm excited. I'm nervous. I'm hoping to get in that fight with the rest of the general attendees and let you guys know what happens. So yeah, if you happen to like this video, or you're a fan of video games, Ultimate Game stuff in general, and my Anime Expo journey, if you happen to be a fan of drink testing, taste testing, toys, reviews, family stuff with my nephew and I, then, feel free to leave a comment or subscribe. Do what you gotta do. I will see you all in the next video. Alright guys, talk to you later. Bye.